All right, welcome everybody once again. So we'll just be going into the Wikipedia editing profile. So I would like us to observe the friendly space policy, and if we can endeavor to put our mics muted at all time. And if you have a question during the course of this session, you can put it down in the chat box. I will be monitoring the chat box as I train. And if you would also want, if you don't want to have your camera turned on, you can also put it off, preferably if that's what you want. So this is the meta page for this project. And I just want to show you the articles that are on this project that we can pick from and edit. Okay, so we can see here we have a list of articles of some remarkable African women with no Wikiquote articles that you can create Wikiquote articles for, but we'll not be focused on that today because we're not working on Wikiquote. And we also have some English Wikipedia articles here. So this is what we'll be working with. So I've already prepared an article that we'll be working with today. Okay, sorry. Okay, so we'll be working with Ellen Guaradzima. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but this is the article that we'll be working with today. And this is an article about a Zimbabwean politician. She was a member of the Senate of Zimbabwe. So we'll be working on expanding this article. We'll be adding citations. We'll also be adding wiki links also. As you can see, this article is very, very short. It is called a stop. It does not have a lot of information about it. And you can see it says you can help expand this article with text translated from the corresponding article in Spanish. So it has an article that has been written in Spanish that has a lot more information than the English article has. As you can see here, it even has an info box. It has a lot of information that we can work with. We can work with the Spanish article and use it to expand the English article. So we'll also be adding an info box. I'll just be going into that so as not to take a lot of time. In your Wikipedia article, you need to make sure that you're logged in. As you can see, my username is showing up at the top here. I'm going to assume that everyone has created an article, has created an account. Sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, thank you. All right, so yeah, I'm going to, okay, we all have our usernames. So we'll just be going into editing this article and expanding it. Right, so after I make sure I'm logged in, I'm going to click on edit. And as I've said, this article is a very, very short article. So as you can see, they've given me some pointers that will help me improve this article from the Spanish article that's been created. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to go right into it. So I've taken the liberty to translate the article, but we're not just going to be copying and pasting because that's not very good to do. You should not just copy and paste on Wikipedia. And I've already gotten the sources that was used to create the Spanish article. So we'll also be using that to expand the article. So we're going to be working on her biography. So we're going to be adding that next. And we're also, sorry, we're also going to be adding an info box. So to add a heading, that's very simple. You just put your cursor at the end. As you can see, we already have a lead section for our article. That's this brief introduction that's been given about her. Ellen Waradima, 20 December 1960 to 20, I think she's late, was a Zimbabwe politician. She served as a member of the Zimbabwe Senate. So this is just a lead section that's been written about her. So we're going to add another section. The section will be her biography. As you can see, the Spanish article talked about her biography and early years, her political career, and the controversies that she was involved in up to the point of her death. So we're going to be looking for information about her. Okay, so and now I'm going to type in, okay, I'm going to add the heading first. And to add the heading, you're going to click on this paragraph up here. When you click on it, you're going to see different types of heading that you can add. We have the paragraph, we have the heading, subheading, subheading 2, etc, etc, and page title. So we want to add a heading. A heading looks like this reference. As you can see this reference here, and this is another heading. So we want to talk about biography. Want to talk about biography here. All right, so I've put that there. Now let's look at the sources. In case if you want to search for a source, you can just search for the name of the person you are expanding an article for, and you're going to see information about he or she. And if you want more reliable sources, you can click on news on Google. This will provide you with credible news about this person that you are creating an article for. As you can see, we have Erad, breaking news, meet Waradimba, the people's person. So I already have this tab open already. I already opened the tab. So we're going to read through this article, and then we're going to pick important information about her, and then we're going to add it to the Wikipedia article. So when you are writing a Wikipedia article, you have to make sure that you are notable, the person you're writing an article about is notable, and the place you are getting the information from is reliable. So you need to know about these two things. And you just don't open a source and copy and paste. You need to read through this the source that you want to use to write your article, and then you write it in your own words. So you just don't copy here and paste. You need to write it in your own words. So this source we're working with here is talking about how she was born, where she grew up, the school she went, the things that she did. So we're going to be looking through this and getting information about her. So let's start from the beginning. Okay, I'm just reading through. Okay, she was born and raised in a family of freedom fighters, where 5 of her brothers, aunts, and father now leads fought the Liberian struggle. Okay, her parents motivated her. Okay. Okay, I need facts. I don't need all the things that happened. I just need facts about her. Okay, we know that she was born in the She was born in 1960. So we can just look at the Spanish article and work with that. Okay, she was born, okay. Or you can make use of the citations that were used in the Spanish article. Okay, let's check another of the citation. Okay. I'm just looking for facts about her. I think it should be in this Herald, but I'm not seeing the things that I want. Okay. I'll just go through my Shan government. She was sent to okay, it's just that I'm not seeing all this information in the newspaper that was used to write the article in Spanish. That's why I'm kind of trying to read through it very, very well before I use this as a form of citation. Well, I'm just going to move on. Okay, let's use this. Okay, it keeps referring to her as a he. That's something that is confusing to me. Okay, she was born in the Guta district. Let's work with that. Okay. Then sorry, I want to be sure of the name of the place where she was born. In the year 1960. Okay, it says she took her primary and secondary school education in Mavinso. Okay. when you're writing on it or expanding, put down what you want to write before you start writing it. So it's going to make it easy for you. Or you make use of your sandbox. So if you have any question, please do well to put it in the chat box. Okay. So this is a sentence that we've written down for this article. So anytime you write an article, one very important thing that you need to put in an article is citation and link. I'm sorry, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, so one important thing that we need to be able to put on an article is citation and wiki link. So if you look over here, you're going to see blue links on this article. They are called wiki links. That's because anytime you put your let me cite an example. Anytime you put your cursor on it, it's going to tell you more about the article. For example, if this is an article of Falilat Ogukoya. So if I should put my cursor on the this Ogun State that is in blue, it's going to give me a brief description of what Ogun State is, of where Ogun State is, when it was created. And if I want to read more about this, I'll just click on it and I'll be able to read more instead of me going to Google, opening my Google file, and then searching about Ogun State. Wikipedia has made it quite easier that you can just put your cursor on some of the words you do not understand here, and you'll be able to know what the word means. So we want to this words that we've just written down. So we do that by, let's say we want to wikilink Masvingo. And the kind of words you can wikilink on Wikipedia are words that already have an article existing on Wikipedia. You cannot wikilink words that don't have article on Wikipedia because no article has been written about them. There's nothing you can link it to. And you can't wikilink words like in, those words are very basic words. Anybody can understand them. So when you are trying to wikilink a word, you need to wikilink words that people might not quickly understand. So let's see if Masvingo has an article on Wikipedia, on the English Wikipedia. So let's try linking that. Okay, it has an article. As you can see, Masvingo is a city in southeastern Zimbabwe. So it already has an article on Wikipedia that we can link it to. So we can just click on this and we've wikilinked a word. Please, do you understand how I wikilinked this word, or do I need to take it over again? Sorry, are we following? Do I need to slow down? Do I need to go back? Okay, I will just do it again. If you want to wikilink a word on Wikipedia, you are going to highlight the word you want to wikilink. And then you click on this icon. You can see this icon that looks like a chain. So you are going to click on it. Immediately you click on it, it's going to bring a drop box. It's going to bring a drop box down, and it's going to provide you with information. So make sure that the information that you are clicking on, make sure that the information that you are clicking on is relating to the word you are wikilinking on the article that you are working on. For example, this is Masvingo, and we know that is a city, and we want to work on a city. So if you see Masvingo cricket team, you know that it's not related to this Masvingo that we're working on. So we cannot use that. So we're going to click on this first one because it's related to what we're working on. So I'm going to click on that. As you can see, this word is no longer in black. It's now in blue. That's because we've been able to successfully wikilink this word that we want to wikilink. We've been able to wikilink it. Anytime you have successfully wikilinked a word, you're going to see that it's going to turn into blue. It will no longer be black. So let's add a citation to this. So we've been able to wikilink. Now let's try adding a citation. So I want to add this as a citation because this is where we got the information that we used. So this is where we got it. So I want to use this as a form of citation. So if you want to add a citation to a Wikipedia article, you are going to put your cursor at the end of the sentence you want to add a citation to. You're going to put your cursor there, and then you're going to click on this icon here. Anytime you put your cursor on it, it's going to appear this little word that says Site Control plus Shift K is going to appear there so that you can make use of it to cite if you want to use the short key, it's going to provide you with the short key. But anytime you click on this, it's going to bring down this drop box, add a citation. So we have 3 methods of adding citation to an article. We have the automatic method, which is very, very easy. Wikipedia automatically adds the citation for you. Then we have the manual method. This is a little bit tricky. It's also easy to use. And then we have the reuse. The reuse means that you use an article that is already, you use a citation that is already existing on the article again. So that's what reuse means. So let's try the automatic method. If you want to add a citation using the automatic method, you are going to click on automatic. Then you go to the citation that you're making use of, and you copy the URL link of that article, whether newspaper, website, whatever it is, you're going to copy the URL link, and then you go back to your article. And then you paste the URL link that you've copied. You're going to paste it here, and then you're going to generate. As you can see, it has already been instantly generated for me. You can see it has websites, the name of the article, the title of the article is here. The website that published the article, that's the Herald, and the date that will also retrieve the article, which is today, is also there. So the next thing we're going to do is click on Insert. So you've added an article the automatic way. This is the automatic method of adding an article. So let's add more information to this article article we just wrote here. To biography, I mean. Okay. So let's go back to my Google Doc where I wrote everything down. Okay, at the tender age of 16, she joined the rebel force fighting the Rhodesian government. During the Rhodesian Civil War, she was sent to, sorry, I can't pronounce these names, military academy in Tanzania to be trained in the guerrilla warfare. So all this information are here. Okay, all this information are on this citation that we just added. As you can see, she left for training in Tanzania in Nachingwea Military Academy, where she majored in Kurula. So we can use this. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Okay, determined to bring injustice to an end through the barrel of a gun, Dr. Zimba joined the liberation struggle at 16. So we can also add this to her biography and say she joined the Liberian struggle at 16. Sorry, let me look through this because I don't think we can call it the Liberian struggle. I need to write it in a way that it's not being biased, or I need it to not contain any buffer word. So let me see. Let me see what. Okay. This was the Rhodesian government, the Rhodesian Civil War. So let me search for this. I want to be sure of what I'm writing down. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm not making a mistake. Okay. Okay. This is talking about the history of Zimbabwe. I want to know more about this Rhodesian War before I write about it on Wikipedia. And I want to know her part in it. So you need to be very thorough when writing an article on Wikipedia so that you don't end up writing the wrong thing. Okay, so. Okay, so I'm not really seeing any citation to back that up. So I'm not going to add this Rhodesian War because I am not sure of it. But this citation says she left for training in Tanzania. Okay. Okay, we can say she joined the liberation struggle at 16. And then she left for training in Tanzania at the military academy where she majored in guerrilla before her redeployment to Gaza province. So we can write down that in our article. So she joined the okay, she left for training. Okay, I say she joined the Machingwa Military Academy where she majored in ruler. So that's what I'm going to write down. And joined the okay, I'm going to just copy this because okay, let's see, where's it? This is it. where she majored in, where she majored in, sorry, I want to make sure that I get the spelling correct. Sorry, I'm not very familiar with these words. I'm just going to copy it from here so I don't make a mistake. Okay. Okay, so we've added more information to this article. We've expanded it a little bit. So we can add more information to this. We can link this. Let's see if this military academy has an article on Wikipedia that we can link it to. So when you want to link, you highlight, and then you click on the link, the icon that looks like a chain. So this academy does not exist on Wikipedia, so we cannot wikilink it. Anytime you see the red displaying on a word instead of blue, it means that it does not have an article on Wikipedia, so we cannot wikilink it. But we can wikilink Tanzania. I am sure they have an article on Wikipedia. We can wikilink that. So let's wikilink this so you can see immediately. You know that the Tanzania we are talking about is the country in East Africa. So we're going to click on this, and you can see that's turned into blue. That's what we want. And let's see if Nachingwa has an article. I'm so sorry, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. So I'm going to, okay. It has an article, a district of Lindi region, Tanzania. So let's wikilink that. Let's see gorilla. Let's see if it has an article. Okay, so this is it. Guerrilla warfare, a form of irregular warfare. So this is what we're looking for. We're going to click on this. So we wikilinked 3 words in this biography that we just added right now, and we've added the citation. So that's how you wikilink, and that's how you, let's try adding citation using the, let's try adding a citation using the manual method. Okay, so she died as a result of COVID. And this is a citation talking about her death. So let's try adding this to the article. So let's go back to the article. Let's add another heading. So we're just going to call that death. The heading of the article will be, the heading of this portion of the article will be her death. So let's read through the article and write what happened. So, okay, you say yesterday, okay. Okay, and she died as a result of COVID in 2021. Okay, so let's write that down. And let's be sure. So we've added something about her death. We can also wikilink COVID. Okay, this is COVID. And there are lots of articles written about it. So I'm just going to pick the first one. Okay, and now let's add a citation. Sorry, do we have any questions so far? If I have any question, we can drop it down in the chat box and I'm going to get that. Okay, so let's add a citation, but this time we'll be using the manual method. So let's click on cite and let's click on manual. And we're making use of a website. So I'm going to click on websites. If you are making use of a book, you're using a book to cite, you're going to click on cite on book. If you are making use of a newspaper, you're going to use this. If of news, not newspaper. If you're making use of news, you're going to click on news. If you're making use of a journal, you're going to click on journal. So I'm making use of a website, so I'm clicking website. And now it has brought us here. You can see that this is very different from the automatic method. This does not have, it did not provide you with information automatically. You have to add all the information by yourself. So let's add the information that we have. Let's go to the website. Let's start from the top. So I don't know if, okay, let me check if the person who wrote this article. Okay, I can't find the name of the person who wrote this article. So I'm just going to leave that blank. As you can see, we have last name, first name. So this not this part of this this part of the citing method is not compulsory. You can skip the names, and you don't need to add the names if you don't know them. So next thing we have here is source date. If you, okay, I see a question in the chat box that says, is it compulsory to put a citation after every statement? It is ideal to add a citation every after statement. As you can see, this article about Falilat, after a key information has been put on Wikipedia, you can see there is a citation at the end. But it is not compulsory to add a citation after every sentence if you do not have a citation for it. On a sentence, the highest amount of citation you can add to it is either 2 or 3. So after every sentence, you can just add 1 citation to it. That's if you can find a citation about that statement that you're adding. So it is not compulsory you add a citation after every statement, but it is advised. And citation is a very important part of Wikipedia. So it is advised that you can add all your citation, at the end of your statement. Maybe the citation for all of this, let's say the citation for all of this sentence that has been written down is all the citation is added here. You've written all your sentences and you add the citation at the end of every paragraph. That is also acceptable, but it is advised that you add a citation after every sentence if you can. So the source date for this article, that means the date the article that we're making use of was published. The source date, the date where the source we're making use of was published. And the date this article was published, the article announcing her death, it was published in 17th January 2021. As you can see, it even has a time here. So we're going to make use of this. This article was published 17th January 2021. So when you are writing a date in a citation box, there are certain ways you need to write them. So 17th, we're not going to put the TH. (2021). As you can see, I did not put any comma. I didn't put any punctuation mark. I just wrote the date just like that. So this is how you write a date on when you are adding a citation. So the title of the article was, this is the title of the article. Okay, I'm just going to copy it from the URL statement. So I'm just going to copy it here. This is the title of the article. Malinga Gwarazimba declared national heroes. I'm sorry, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing the names very correctly. So I'm going to go back to my article and I'm going to paste the URL link here so that they can access the URL link. I'm going to paste it there. As you can see, all these articles that have asterisk at the front, it means that they are compulsory. You need to add something there. So let's add the title of this article. Okay, this is the title of the article. Okay. So we've added the title of the source where we got it from. And we can skip all this URL status. So this URL status means that is the link that you got your source from, is it still working? Is the link dead? Is it live? Is it on feeds? You need to, this is not compulsory, but you can add it. So I'm just going to add live. So if the URL has been archived, that's when you add this, but the URL is going well. So I'm not going to put this down. And the URL access date is the date that we got access to this link that we're making use of, which is today. Today is the day we're making use of it. So I'm going to add it here. So today is 28th October 2023. And the name of the website, what is the name of the website where we got our information from? It's called the Sunday Mail. So let's add that there. Okay, so we've added that. And the next thing we're going to do now is click on Insert. So you can see we've added another citation to this Wikipedia article that we've been working on. And this is how you add a citation manually on Wikipedia. We've done the automatic method, we've done the manual method, and the reuse. I've already explained what the reuse citation means. Reuse is if you want to make use of an already existing citation on a Wikipedia article. That's what the reuse means. If you want to make use of an already existing article on the Wikipedia, already existing citation on the Wikipedia article, you can see when I click on reuse, you can see it provides me with all the reference that's been added to this article. You can see this is the ones that I've added, this and this and this. Those are the articles that I've added to the citation. So, and okay, we've expanded this article a little bit. Now, after you've done all these things, you've added citation, you've added a new heading, you've added wiki links, then you publish what you've just done. You can see this blue box here that says publish. This means to save what you've been doing. If you do not publish, that means everything that you've done has not been saved. So let's publish our article. Let's describe what we've just done. So I expanded the article. I added link. I added wiki link. And I added citation. So these are all the things that I've done on this article now. So do not click on it's a minor edit, because we actually did a lot on this article. So we can just leave this box unchecked. And if you want to watch this page, that means if you want to keep getting information from this page, if somebody else edits it or a change is made to the article, then you can click on watch this page so you can get a notification. So after you've added your edit summary, then you click on publish changes. So we've saved what we've just done. We've expanded this article. So the next thing we're going to do is add an info box. I'm going to teach you how to add an info box. Okay. So let's add an info box. How do you add an info box? You're going to scroll up. You're going to see insert. Okay, this is insert. You're going to click on insert and templates. So I'm going to look for a template that we can make use of. So info box person, because this article we're creating is about a person. You can see info box person. We also have info box military person, and it seems she is a military person. She served, she was deployed to Gaza Providence. Okay. She met her husband in so we can also add all of this in her article. So let's click on this. So we have our info box now. So we can make use of this. You can see this is an info box that has been created about her. And this info box is quite detailed. So let's add stuff. So if you want to add anything to this info box, you have to come and check it on the box here. So anything we're going to be adding, we're going to be checking it here. Okay. Okay, so we're adding all of them. Okay, so I think we can add all of this. Okay. Okay, I've also added our alma mater. So let's add all of these things that we found out about her. So this is our name. Let's paste our name here. Our birth date was 25th December 1960. 25th. As you can see, I'm putting TH here because it's an info box. So you don't put TH when you're working on a citation, but I can put it here because this is an info box that we're working on, so that it will be organized. Death date, she died in on the 15th of January 2021. Her birthplace, I think it was Butu district. And alma mater is, she attended this military school. So let's add that. Okay, she attended this military school in Tanzania. So we're going to add that. Okay. So we've added all of this. Now let's click on insert. So this is our info box that we've just added. As you can see, our info box is not as detailed as the one in Spanish. That's because you keep adding things to the info box. You keep adding things to the info box. As you can see, we have cost of death, all those things. We've not added it yet. And nationalism. Oh, sorry. And national and a country. We've not added that. Okay, we have to add all of that. I think we should change our info box. Add that. Cost of debt. Okay. Not added that. I don't see cost of debt under here, so I'm just going to leave it at this. So we've already added our info box. Now let's click on publish. And publish. So we've expanded this article, we've added a lot of things to this article. And we can keep expanding this article as long as we have more information and citation that we can use to improve the article. So do we have any questions so far? Any questions? Do we have any questions so far? Any
No
question?
question. No question.
Okay. Then I think we've expanded this article enough. So I'm going to stop expanding this article now. Oh, sorry. Okay. So I'm going to stop expanding this article now, but you when you are creating an article, this is just basically the things you need to know when creating an article. And you can make use of your sandbox. This is your sandbox here. In case if you want to practice, your article before you start before you publish it on the Wikimedia main space. So you can also practice your sandbox here. As you can see, this is a sandbox this is my sandbox, is a sub-page of the user page. It serves as a testing spot and a page development space for the user. So this is where you can practice whatever you want to write. Let's say you're writing a draft of an article and you want to publish it, you can come and practice your article here before you publish your article to the main space. And if you want to create a new article, you can just open a new tab and type in Wikipedia article wizard. So you can type in Wikipedia article wizard, and you can see the first option it gives you, Wikipedia article wizard. So you click on that. And now it tells you, welcome, thank you for your interest in contributing to Wikipedia. And before creating a draft article, you can practice by first editing in your personal sandbox. So in your personal sandbox, Nobody can see what you are doing there except you copy the link and send it to someone else to check for you, or you invite an admin to check an article that you've created in your sandbox. So you can, as a new user, you can practice in your sandbox. But if you are done practicing, you can just click on next. And it tells you about referencing and notability. The article will be rejected if the topic is not notable, violates copyright, or not referenced properly. So you need to reference your article properly. The topic must be already covered in reliable sources. So before writing an article, you need to make sure that you have enough reliable sources. Just like I selected all the sources that I've gotten for this article before I started expanding the article. So you need reliable sources that are independent of the subject, and do not just copy and paste. As you can see, when I was when I was improving this article, I was checking it out because I can't just copy and paste. That's not allowed. That's like plagiarism. You just copy and copy someone's work and paste. Okay, how do I locate my sandbox? So if you open your Wikipedia interface, right? If you opened your Wikipedia interface,
I'm going to sleep and wake up.
sorry.
Please kindly mute that person. I think she mistakenly turned on her mic.
Okay, all right, done. So, okay. So if you want to locate your sandbox after you've opened your Wikipedia interface, it does not matter which one. So you can just go to your type in wikipedia.org. Okay, let's do English. Let's do English. So you can go to the Wikimedia to the wiki main page, and you can click on this icon that looks like a person. I'm going to be dropping the link down so that you can access the main page. So you are going to see this icon that looks like a person here. If you click on it, you're going to see talk, sandbox, preferences, beta, and your contributions. So you can just click on sandbox. It's going to take you directly to your sandbox. As you can see, it has taken me directly to my sandbox. So that's how you locate your sandbox on Wikipedia. Okay, so you need to read this information that it has provided. Then after you've read it, you're going to click on next. Okay, this is another very important part. Common mistakes. There are common mistakes that are made with drafts. Writing about yourself or someone close to you is not allowed because you might not be neutral while you're writing the article. Copy and pasting is not allowed. And if you copy and paste, your work might be deleted. Not citing your sources. Citation is very important. And using overly promotional language. Do not use overly promotional language. So just be straight to the point. Write about the fact about the person and don't add any puffer words to it. So it's highly advised that you do not click on unpaid to edit, and you do not write about yourself. So you can just click on I am not connected to the subject. Then after you've clicked on that, you can enter the name of the article that you want to write and then start creating your new draft article. So that's how you start when you want to create an article on Wikipedia. Bukola James, I see your hands are raised.
Yes, thank you. So I wanted you to maybe show us how we can use our sandbox, because of some of us that are on this call that don't know how to use the sandbox. Thank you.
Okay, overly promoted languages. Okay, thank you. Overly promoted languages like when let's say I'm creating an article about myself. My name is Reda James, and I want to create an article about myself on Wikipedia, which is not allowed. And then I start creating my article. I start saying, oh, Brother James is so beautiful. She has very long flowy hair. She walks like an angel. I start hyping myself up in an article that I'm writing on Wikipedia. That is not allowed. So if you want to write an article, let's say you want to write an article about a particular person. Let's say we want to write an article about a cup. Let me look for a very popular cup. Let's see what popular verses there are online. Okay, we have in ancient blah 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 blah. Okay, as you can see, all these verses are here to be sold. And anytime they are selling something, they tend to they tend to hype the what they are selling so that people can be able to buy it. Write things that are too promotional. Something, maybe I want to sell this verse and I'm writing an article about this verse on Wikipedia. I say, oh, it's so golden, it's so white, it has flowers, it's so beautiful. And everybody should have this verse. That's not allowed on Wikipedia. You just be straight to the point and don't sugarcoat it. So that's just what we're talking about, the promotional word. So back to my sandbox. So it says this is the user, okay. So your user page, your sandbox is just a place where you can practice sorry. Okay, so your user page is just a place where you can practice your article. Let's say I wanted to write about this article. I was writing about this article on my sandbox. So I can just copy all this and paste it there. Let's go back. Okay, let me go to my sandbox. Let me paste what I just wrote here. So let's say this is an article that I want to work on. I've already written it somewhere to edit it in my sandbox, or I want to use my sandbox to edit this article. So just like we did in the main Wikipedia page, okay, where we were editing. Okay, so if I should go to my sandbox, I can do all the same thing I do on the Wikipedia interface. It's just that this place, it will be only me who can see it. This article that we've just edited now, everybody can see what we've just done. Everybody can see what we've just done on this Wikipedia article. But in my sandbox, this is just for my eyes only. So if I want to if I want to write an article, I can just go paragraph, put a heading and biography. And I can say Ellen was born in 1960. So let's say this is my lead section, and I'm adding my my biography. I'm adding heading. If I want to also wikilink here, if I want to also wikilink this article here, I can also wikilink it. So I can do everything that I do on my normal Wikipedia article. It's just that on this place, it will be only me who can see it. and I can edit it to my satisfaction. I'm ready to send it over to an admin to check it for me. So I can also link and then I can also add citation. And the way we added citation in that in the Wikipedia article, I can add my citation here. Let's add the here citation. Okay. Okay, I can add my citation here. Okay, insert. So if I want to leave this, I can also leave this here. If I want to bold in a text, I can also bold in it using the style text. I can bold. I can underline. I can make it an italic. I can make it subscript. I can make it small. So I can edit however I want in my sandbox. Okay, okay. I can add another heading here. Okay, as you can see, let's use this. So I can add as much heading as I want. That's just me writing my article. So I can edit this however I want. I can add as much citation as I wish. Can make any changes I want to make to this article. As you can see, I can make any changes I want to do. I can also insert I can insert an info box here. I can insert an image. Okay, if you want to insert an image to Wikipedia article, you just click on insert. You see image and media. You're going to click on that. Let me search. Let's say I want to add an image of an orange. Let's start. I'm going to type in what I want. Okay, as you can see, it has provided me countless images of oranges. I'm going to click on whichever one I want. And I can add a caption, oranges. And I can click on insert. This picture is already so I have added. So I can just edit my article. My sandbox is just it allows me to edit my article the way that I feel that I deem fit. And then when I am done, I can then add categories, whatever I want to add. I can change the source editing source. So, and then I'll click on publish. I'm going to save what I've just done. I can say edited content. And then I can publish this in my sandbox. It says /sandbox. So this is my sandbox. This is an article that I just wrote. Technically, I did not write it. I copied it from a page and put it here. But you can see that all the edits that I made to it is there. Can you see all the edits? All the citation we added, all the links we added, they're all there, even the images that we added. And the beautiful thing about this is that I can leave this article, go back and come back and edit it whenever I feel like I am ready to continue editing. So I can leave this article here, maybe till after a week, and I'm ready to come back to edit this article, I continue editing it. So after I'm done editing my article and I feel like, oh, this article is perfect, I've done everything that I need to do, you can see here, submit your draft for review. You can click on this, submit your draft for review. You can see here, that means I am ready to submit this article that I've written. I want to submit it to the admins on Wikipedia who are going to help me look through my article, and then if they feel like, oh, this article meets the Wikipedia standard, and then it will be published. So you can see this is the draft title. I can change the draft title here to the article that I'm working on. Okay, this is the article. Okay. Okay, draft. It's because I did not give my sandbox a name before I started creating it. So I can choose that, oh, this is a biography of a living person. And then I'm going to give a short description of the article. And if it has tags, you can add the tag here. You can see if it's an academic journal, if it's an app, whatever you're writing about, if you're writing about biology, birds, or a person, you're going to find it here. So you can attach a tag to it, and then after you're done, you can click on submit. But I'm not going to be submitting this because this did really, the article I worked on already exists, so I cannot submit this article again. So that's how you make your sandbox. You just use it to edit article. So if I want to change the name of this, you can see here it says James Reader Sandbox. So if I want to change this, I'll just click on edit, and then I can proceed to change whatever I done here. So that's how you make use of your sandbox. That's how you make use of your sandbox. You just use it to edit whatever you've written. So I hope we've gotten it. Okay, is it a must that it is previewed by the admins? Can we publish it ourselves from our sandbox? If you are making use of your sandbox, you need to submit it to an admin. Yes, if you are making use of a sandbox, an admin needs to review it. But if you are making use of the article creation wizard, then you can just publish your article by yourself. It's not compulsory that you wait for an admin. You can publish your article yourself, but it is advised that you submit your article for review to an admin, because if you do not submit it and a mistake was found on your article can just be automatically deleted because an admin did not review it. So it is much better you submit your article and then it is reviewed. If there's any mistake there, then they can tell you, oh, you need to adjust it so and so, and then before you publish your article. But if you do not submit it to an admin, they can just delete your article just the way you just publish it. They can delete it. So no, you cannot publish yourself from a sandbox. You need to submit it for review. And can we keep as many articles as you want now? Yes, you can. You can keep as many articles as you want in your sandbox for later time. Yes, you can do that. Your sandbox is your draft, is where you can keep the articles that you've been working on. So I think I have come to the end of my section today. So I'll just stop sharing my screen now. So do we have any more questions?
Yes, Rhoda, someone just dropped a comment that after editing and like completing the draft, how do they publish it? So maybe you would like to show them how they can move the article from draft to the main space, just to show, but not move.
Okay. So if you are submitting your article for if you are using your sandbox and you are submitting your article, you don't need to publish it yourself anymore. If you submit your article to an admin, the admin automatically just publish your article for you after they've reviewed it. But if you are making use of the article wizard, I'm just going to look for an article because I do not have an article that I can move at this very moment. So I'm just going to show you, and okay, I hope I can see it. Okay. All right. Okay. I can see it here. So if you are writing an article on Wikipedia, let's say you started an article on from scratch by yourself, and you want to move it into the main space by yourself. So after writing an article, you're going to see under this tool, you're going to see move. I hope we can all see it. So you're going to see move here. You're going to click on move. This article has already been moved. So I just want to show you, cite an example. So let's say your article here will be draft. This article already is already existing on this space. So this is how it will appear. If you are just writing an article, this is how your article is going to appear. You're going to see move page, new title. It will be draft, and then will be the title of your article. Okay. This reason does not matter. This is only showing because this article is already existing on the space before. So let's say you want to move your article, this page is going to appear like this. Immediately you click on it, this is how it will appear. And then you're going to come to this draft and you are going to change it to article. You're going to change it to article, and you're going to leave all these other reasons and additional reason. And then you're going to click on move page. When you click on move page, it's going to move your article directly to the main space. Then everybody will be able to see the article that you've written. So immediately you click on move page, it will move it directly to the. But if the problem with moving an article yourself is that your article can easily be deleted if they don't find it up to the standard of Wikipedia. Article can easily be deleted. So that's how you move an article back to that's how you move an article to the main space. That's how you put your article to the main space. If you want to do that by yourself. Okay, I see there is a hand raised. Adamu Abdullah, your hand is raised. Can you unmute? Hello, Adamu Abdullah. Okay, I see your question in the chat box. How to refresh my article? I'm sorry, I don't understand the question. If you could explain the question, that would be very nice. Yes, Adamu, please unmute your mic. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, maybe he's unable to unmute his mic, but I think that's all from me concerning Wikipedia today. If you have more questions that maybe the videos for the wiki code session has been pasted in the WhatsApp group, so you can go through the WhatsApp group and you can watch the video of the session that was held last week, sir. Okay, so I think that will be all from me today. I'll be dropping the mic now. Thank you all for participating and your questions. That'll be all from me.
Okay, hello everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. My name is Barakat Adekoye, and I am one of the team members of Africa Wiki Women. And I would like to appreciate Miss Rhoda James for such a wonderful session. And thank you, Miss Rhoda. I would also like to commend every one of us that has made it this far from the beginning of our training sessions 3 Saturdays back till now. We really appreciate your turn up, and we really appreciate your contributions and participations. Yes, today our training sessions are coming to an end. Today is the final training session that we'll be having, and so far we have covered introduction to Wikipedia and even how to create articles on Wikipedia. We have also covered introduction to Wikimedia Commons. We've also covered introduction to Wikicodes, which is the main wiki for this project. Now, our next steps are, first, I would like us to know that this project does not end here. Only the training sessions have ended today, but we are still very much available, and the Africa Wiki Women SheSaid campaign is still very much on. Now, what we need from all participants is contributions. We have created a list of articles to work with on our meta page, and the link to the meta page will be shared in the chat now, and will also be shared to us, to our various emails, and also to the WhatsApp group. So you can always pick any of the articles there to work on Wikicodes or any of the wikis. And then if you have any questions or challenges, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. I am always sending mails out, and in some of the mails I have added the email for Africa Wiki Women. So our email is africawikiwomen@gmail.com. So if you have any questions, any comments, challenges, just send them to that email. Or if you do not want to go through email, you can message any of the admins on our WhatsApp group. Please do not hesitate to reach out to us. We'll always be there to respond to you, and we'll be tracking your contributions on the dashboard. So please, let us see, let's start contributing. Don't be scared, be free, contribute. But if you are facing any challenges or problems, please reach out to us so you don't end up vandalizing any of the Wikimedia projects. So if you think, oh, this thing, I do not understand it, please just reach out to us. And I would like to ask if we have anyone on this call that is not on the WhatsApp group or that is joining for the first time. Is there anyone on this call that is joining for the first time? Or that is not on the WhatsApp group?
Yes, I'm actually joining for the first time.
Oh,
I'm actually joining for the first time, but I requested for the link to the WhatsApp group and I've sent the request to be added to that already.
all right. We are glad to have you here. How did you find the session?
It was quite interesting. Actually, I had done a training in February or March that was intended for journalists, and I had actually started editing, but for a couple of weeks I've been inactive, and this was more or less like a revision for me, and I learned a couple of things that I didn't learn during my initial training.
Wow, we are glad you were able to learn. Thank you very much for attending this session. And we'll be giving out certificates to the participants of this project. And it is more reason why you should contribute, as we'll be checking your contributions to know the people that actually participated in this project. So now, if you have any questions on any of the trainings that have been held so far, this is the time to drop them. You can still drop them after the call, but we still have some minutes left and we can use that opportunity to answer these questions. Or if you have anything to say about the training sessions that have been conducted so far, maybe the techniques, or you have something you don't like about them, please do not hesitate to let us know now so we can make amendments. Thank you. And yes, the recorded session for all of our trainings will be made available. For the first and second training sessions, we have already sent out the links to the videos, to the recorded sessions, to our various emails and on the WhatsApp group. And we even uploaded them on our YouTube channel. Please do not hesitate to check them out and also follow us on all of our social media platforms. And yes, after this training session, we'll just send out the links to the videos and our handles on our various social media platforms so we can all connect everywhere. So please, if you have any questions or anything to say at all, I'm leaving the mic open now so we can all discuss together. Thank you. Are there no questions, no comments, no contributions, anything?
Sorry, Adamu Abdullahi, I'm sorry, please, can you unmute your mic? I do not understand what you mean by refresh your article. Okay, Mr. Lukman Salako, the facilitator who took Wiki course is not available at this moment, and I think we are almost at the end of our session. So you can drop your questions in the group chat, and I'm sure she's going to answer any questions that you have. I'm sorry, Mr. Adamu Abdullahi, could you please unmute your mic? I do not understand what you mean by refresh your article. Do you mean refresh your main page? Please, can you unmute? Okay, I think we've come to the end of the section today, right? So I'll just be stopping the recording and we'll end the meeting.